Hello and welcome to the February edition of What's My Home Worth, FortCollinsMarketUpdate.com. My name's Lloyd Smith and I'm your local realtor here in the Fort Collins area, bringing you our monthly update as to what the current market conditions are in Fort Collins for single-family homes in our area. What is the average price gone up over the last month? We'll look back a little bit historically as well as inventory levels as far as how they've changed in the last month. So hope you enjoy these updates, and it's always interesting. I love stats, and so I thought you might too. And so here's some numbers for you. Let's take a look. All right, so down here on this first tab, what we have is the Fort Collins market, and we're looking for just residential detached single family homes, and everything else is all included. So the change from last month to this month is from 469,924 to 475,064. So a little bit of a bump up, and again, we're in February and the latest data, this is the end of January, so we have a little bit of a bump there. And we're looking at the monthly chart, so obviously we've got a lot of bumps up and down. It varies month to month, but the two data points that this 3.7% up is from January back to 1 year ago, January. And this is the, it's a snapshot in time. Obviously we have highs and lows all around these, but we do see from December to January last year we had a little bump, and here we have a little bump as well. If we change to 3-month rolling average, we're still right around that 3.5%, and that's from January to January right here. Okay, so that's what's happening this month in average sales price, bumping up a little bit, which we tend to do from January to February. Moving over to the second tab, what we have is inventory levels, and we'll see a pretty big drop from December to January, 2.6 months of inventory down to 1.4. Again, if we look at December to January last year, we did have a 2.5 down to 1.8. So we're seeing what seasonally has occurred from December to January. The inventory levels drop off a bit, and then as we move down into April, people start putting their homes on the market. We get a little bit more happening. So this is not uncommon, but if you're feeling it right now, if you're out there shopping for a home and you're thinking, hey, there's not much out there right now, that's why, it's dropping off here in January, which is pretty normal. So, so that's our average sales price and inventory levels that we got going on right now as far as the monthly update. And then coming over here, just a little fun thing for you, Northern Colorado events. If you go to nocoevents.com, it'll bring you to this page. It's also on my website. If you go to the featured areas, NOCO Events brings you again to this page. We also have updates as far as the various markets such as Fort Collins, which you're looking at right now, and other neighborhoods. And then coming down here, what this page will do is you can actually go and see the city event calendars and see what's going on in Fort Collins. For instance, if you click on that, it's going to bring up what's going on. So like February 20th, we got, it looks like a concert here, and February 22nd, etc. So this is always up to date, and just a neat little tool for you if you want to use that. And then of course, if you are interested in selling your home, feel free to just come to my website, lloydjsmith.com, and it'll bring you to this main page. There's lots of places where you can get a free home evaluation or ask me questions about your home if you need to know the value of the home. Also, if you're selling, in here we got a great seller's guide. It'll tell you a little bit about what to do as far as selling your home. We say pricing, presentation, and marketing are the 3 key things, and of course I can go into more detail with you on that if you're interested. All right, my contact information is at the end, and depending on how you came here, it might also be lower on the screen. If you need anything at all in the real estate world, you just reach out to me. Give me a call, 970-449-2460, or email me at lloyd@lloydjsmith.com. Love to help out if I can, and until next month, we'll talk to you later. All righty, bye-bye.